Lewis, he was born in 2004. When we got his diagnosis eventually in 2014, I think it was, they said that he might live to 11 or 12. He's nearly 20 now. He's just proving everyone wrong every day. He's a miracle. And like I say, he's my hero. All of this equipment that you can see now is always running. So he's got his ventilator, which is most of the time is breathing for him. And then the humidifier, then the SATS monitor, 2 feeding pumps. And all these pieces of equipment are so essential that we have to have 2 of each piece of equipment so that if one stops working, we've got another one. All these items are on charge all the time, they're all plugged in all the time. There you are. It's always been difficult financially since Lewis became unwell, surviving on benefits from the government. But then when the energy crisis impacted and the amount, it wasn't just £5 or £10 a month, which you would still have to find, it was £200 or £300. I had to think about what I could switch off, what could I not use. With Lewis's equipment, I can't turn anything off. I can't not charge his equipment. I can't switch his ventilator off. Oh, you have to switch your ventilator off for a couple of hours, Lulu, because we can't afford to pay the electric. You have to have Lewis in your sight and in your awareness all the time, every second of every day. It's exhausting. Emotionally, it's terrible because you're having to be on top of everything and all of this clinical stuff. You can't comprehend, I don't think, unless you know of it firsthand. It doesn't matter what the weather's like, we have to come out with Lewis. He needs to come out for his chest. And also it helps with his partial gut failure that I mentioned earlier. If I don't come out with Lewis every day, then very quickly I'll start to think about all the things that aren't great, and then you end up spiralling into a black hole that it's very difficult to climb out of. If the sad side wins that battle, then I can't move forward from that. And if I can't be happy and positive, then what good am I to Lewis? It's crazy that I should be scared that we're going to lose our home because we haven't got enough money. When we find out how much universal credit we're going to get, which I hope will be soon, all I know is it's going to be a lot less than it has been. And combining that with the energy costs, yeah, I literally am being an ostrich. I'm just hiding at the moment. She was tidying the house when suddenly there was a knock at the door. We can't do this. Other families can't do this. We are giving our heart and soul to looking after our children. And we just want some help. Let us do that. Help us to do that. Help us to help ourselves to look after our children. Don't put us into poverty, feeling like you're not going to be able to look after your child. That's the end of the stories now. It's time to go to sleep. Wanting to look after them and care for them and be everything for them that they need. That's all we want to do. Night, night, Chicky.